Center, your local Hino dealer with 2 stores in the Bay Area with the Union City and the San Jose location. Today I'm so excited because today I have a new L6. So this is a Hino 2022 model year L6. And the great thing about this is the very first model year that Hino is going to have the Cummins partnership. So we're going to have the Cummins engine, the B.6.7 liter. This is going to be 2 different horsepowers for you and 2 to 3 transmissions. So with this particular unit, what we have here is a 260 horsepower and an Allison 2200 RDS. So gross vehicle weight is 25,950. The gross combined weight, meaning the engine and transmission, is going to give you that 26,000 pounds. This is your city driving truck. We can option the 260 horsepower with the Allison 2500 RDS. I like that feature. It's going to give you a lot more power. It's going to feel more like a Class B truck, so it's going to have that kind of horsepower. The gross combined weight is 33. It is still going to be registered as a 25,950. So that's just one of the things I like to do with this truck. What I want to bring your attention to is we have a beautiful chrome grille. This particular bumper, we chose to have a black extended bumper. Look at the beautiful spoiler right here. We have our sleek LED lights for great visibility on the road. One of the things that we can also do for visibility, and we can put some mirrors here. That's a feature that we can do. You can see here that we have, these are black 2-piece mirrors. In this case, we have the adjustment in the cab for you, and we also can have them aluminum. If you pay attention here, you see that we have the aluminum wheels. Standard, they're all colored white, okay? But with this one, we went with the sleek aluminum wheels. This is gonna be your front axle of 10,000 GVW. I want you to pay attention to how easy it is to open this hood, and of course to see and pay attention to this sound of this beautiful engine. Easier for a technician to get in here to work on this engine, easy for the driver to check. We have your engine and oil dipstick right there. So that's also part of this great opportunity, is the ability to get in and out of this work for this vehicle. We're going to go ahead and close the engine. Okay, so I want to come here and you see this cap. Now, here's a nice feature about this cap. I want you to pay attention. So this used to be a cab over vehicle back when they initially came into the States. Hino Toyota had a cab over vehicle. We've changed that. We now have a conventional. We have great visibility, best turning radius for a conventional vehicle inline. But the other feature that this vehicle is going to have this year is also going to have an extended cab. So this cab right here has a bench seat and a driver's seat. It sits 3 people. We can have an extended cab here that's going to come to here, still have a 26-foot long body, and then we're going to have the ability to sit 5 people comfortable, and that's their extended cab. We do have the option to go with a true crew cab, which is going to be more spacious over there for the drivers, and in that case, you're going to sit 7. So, I want you to come here and see. Now, this is your 90-gallon fuel tank. This is not your standard truck feature. We upgraded this from a standard 50-gallon. Very cost-effective option, $350. You can get this 90-gallon fuel tank less time at the gas stations, which also can be a hazard for drivers, and just save some time on the road. So that's a great feature that we went with. And I want you to come back here and see, because we have the Cummins engine, you'll see that the diesel particulate filter, the DPF, is also going to belong to the Cummins engine. So that's right there. And then I want you to see that we have the Emirator drive line. And then here, this vehicle is an air brake truck. So we have the air brakes. This is very important for your fleet. So as the manager of the Monarch Leasing dealership that has over 400 trucks, one of the things that we've done, and specifically in states where doesn't require an endorsement, it's a great feature, because with the air brakes, you're going to save. You're not going to have the drums to have to do the brakes, so you're just going to have an adjustment. There's no longer the need to do any adjustment to the brakes, so you just have an air brake system. It is going to significantly reduce your maintenance costs. It also increases the safety of the fleet. Okay, so the driver just pops the air brake in the cab and the vehicle is going to lock up. So that's a great feature. With that, we're piggybacking off of already having this tank. And I want you to come and see here that with that, we were easily added the air ride suspension. So you'll have here, so we have a 19,000 air ride suspension here. And the nice, again, with this other feature is now we have the ability to have multiple adjust airbags, the dump valves. So what does that mean? This vehicle is set up with one suspension dump valve, so both bags will drop simultaneously 2 to 3 inches, and that will lower you closer to the ground when you're making a delivery. So there's some height adjustment, but there is operation, like some of my lumber customers, where perhaps they're going to have more load on one side than the other on the flatbed, and you can actually adjust the valves. So you can have single, valves for the right and the left side. So that's another feature. And this is a crucial feature, the air ride suspension. So this application right here is going to be a 26-foot mover's body. So if you're moving, high-end household goods, computers, any delicate furniture, this is really going to make sure that your payload or your loads are not going to be damaged by the excessive wear on the road. So this is a great feature for both the product and the driver. It does improve the driver's ride significant as well. It's something that we like here on this vehicle. And what I want to do is I want to get back to the cab and show you why this is a great truck. And I want to point out to you guys the clean frame. So one of the reasons this is so important here, look at all this space. So if we wanted to carry compressors, tanks, this is crucial in any application. I do a lot of food trucks. Food trucks are notorious for having a lot of features here in the middle, toolboxes you might want to put in there. So this clean frame is really going to allow us to be very flexible with multiple applications. Maybe you're doing a body transfer, you have a custom application. You can't just transfer it to any bed because you got to make sure that all the boxes and applications transfers right over. So this is a great frame. I really appreciate that on this truck. And I want to show you, attention to detail in this cab. So first we see that we have multiple grab handles. And I want to point out to you guys, this is a men's kit. So we have this here that's 2 steps. It's very easy to get in and out. We have our battery tucked away, makes it a little more harder if somebody wants to steal your battery. You can see that we have multiple grab handles here. And you'll see, I'm going to show you that this particular seat, another feature of the air suspension is now your driver has the ability to have an adjustable air seat as well. So that's also a great feature to this truck. Come on inside the cab. All right, folks, so now we're inside the cab, and I want to pay attention to this great, beautiful cab. So we got this warm brown, black seats. The standard seats are vinyl, but I really like these cloth seats for the heat and the cold. I think just it's much more comfortable to the driver. We also have this, the armrest here for the driver that can be adjustable. And I want to show you, remember that I mentioned that this vehicle has a suspension seat. So, I'm all of 5'2", nothing. So it's great for me because I can adjust the height of the seat significantly. So if you have a taller, shorter driver, and then we can make sure that we're close. But look at this. So now standard in the vehicles, we have the features here of the vehicle. So you have your cruise control, your turn signals here and radio. And then this vehicle is going to have an exhaust brake, which is very important, even though we have air brakes. Guys, an exhaust brake or a Jake brake is what they used to call in the old days. So when you're driving forward and you have that brake engaged, it is not going to do anything for you. But when you release that foot off of the accelerator, imagine that immediately you have a secondary brake that is helping the vehicle to slow down. It's also great in a lot of traffic applications because you kind of eliminate that go like that from the truck because the brakes, it slows down that engine, and that's a great feature. So I want to start this engine for you. Look at how quiet it is. This is just wonderful. Yeah, you can see that we have a great visibility right here. And then you can see there's different features here on the dashboard for this vehicle right here. We have your fuel, your temperature, your DEF container, and all of that. So this is the Hino. Now I want to talk to you about the Hino warranty. So this beautiful engine comes with 3 years unlimited miles on the powertrain, and we have the Allison transmission is going to be 5 years unlimited. Your bumper to bumper is 2 years. Now, the great thing about it is because you have a power source with both Allison and with Cummins, and both of those allow you to extend both the term and the mileage of the vehicle. So if you are a low application and you want to go to 7 years, 150,000 miles on the engine, that's great. And then when we do the engine, we're also going to do the emission system. So we really want to make sure that vehicle, the emission systems, is protected. Want to pay attention to, you also have Hino Watch here. So what does that mean? That means you have roadside assistance and connectivity. So Toyota Hino has this great option to where you can kind of see where your vehicle is at. You can give your driver turn-by-turn directions, but you can also see where your vehicles are at any time. And so if there was a need to have some assistance to your vehicle, somebody can pinpoint exactly where your vehicle is at. So this is the beautiful L6. I so appreciate your time. And if you like, and I would like if you could please like and share this video so that you can receive more great information. Thank you.